I'll not make it back.
You 14.8. 14.9.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel Opinions Matter, and you will see right in front of you there are two drones, Mavic 2 and AUTEL EVO. I recently switched to AUTEL EVO because I had this drone. I loved my Mavic 2. Last summer I flew with Mavic 2, but then there were too many restrictions, and I'm a very strong believer of freedom, and I believe in AUTEL EVO's approach. As a small company and a native company, I wanted to give AUTEL EVO a chance. Few things we are going to, before we begin, we'll be talking about few stuff. The first stuff is that Mavic 2 has got something called OcuSync 2.0. There is no way you can beat Mavic 2 in long distance. But it's also curious that how far can the AUTEL EVO go. So that's the reason we have selected this spot. As you can see, no interference all around. Totally interference free zone. And as far as I can go before I lose my connection. Altitude I'll be keeping at 150 feet. I have returned to home altitude kept at 167 feet, and I have lost this drone a couple of times, but it came back by triggering the return to home. So let's begin the journey. Let's see how far we can go. Anton from Tech 5 has already flew his Mavic 2. I'm not going to tell you how much he flew to, but that's a very good number. Very impressive by DJI. Let's see whether this American bad boy can beat its Chinese competitor.
All right, full battery. I'm just going to take off. I'll go off about this much time. And that's good.
Alright guys, so OcuSync 2.0 is phenomenal. You will watch that till around about 7 or 8,000 feet. It was not saying that video control or the controller is weak and stuff like that. It was not saying anything. You'll see it right now, like 5,000 feet, we didn't get any sort of warning at all. I think the stuff started beginning round about like 10 or 11. That's where it was saying. Even at 11 point, there was no warning, solid signal, no reception break or anything. And yeah, at 15,000 feet, we got the first sign, and it was the drone was losing transmission a bit. That's where with 15 minutes left on the battery, we decided to come back. So as you can see, it was 15,000 feet towards 2 and 15,000 feet fro. That's how was the distance. We are going to see how far this can go. I have a feeling that it kind of drifts in the wind a little bit compared to the Mavic, but still a very, very solid drone. I have an ND filter on top of it, ND64, but right now my altitude is kept at 27 feet. I'm screen recording, so we'll see how far this can go. But it's going slow. It's going at 19.3 or 4 miles an hour.
Why?
Because I'm in standard mode. Okay, now first sign of videos signal weak.
At how much?
At 4,700 feet. So a lot of prompts, the video was breaking up a lot, but it didn't lose transmission at all. I'm not going to make it back.
14.2, 14.3, 14.4, come on. 14.5, 14.6, 14.7. I'll
not make it back.
You 14.8, 14.9.
0.9. And there you go.
I think I had some trust issues with this drone because I've never flew this far with it. That's the reason I was panicking. Alright guys, so it reached 15,000 feet. There was a lot of prompts, video signal weak, but it did not lose any reception. It was going a little bit blurry here and there, but it was toggling onto the GPS mode. I did panic. I didn't want to push it after 15k because the Mavic flew at around 15k also. So now it's coming back home. The return to home altitude is 167 feet. This was our takeoff point right out here where I'm standing. This was our takeoff point and this is the landing point. So yeah, if you like this presentation and if you think this presentation was honest, because I always wanted to do this test out of curiosity, seeing how far can an AUTEL EVO go. And this has been a question, you know, like, so 15,000 feet far, 15,000 feet back. So total distance traveled was 30,000 feet. If you're just curious, it's round about 4 miles up and down. I do not even think anybody needs that sort of range to even do some cinematic shots. So thank you AUTEL for this amazing drone. It was not sponsored or anything. And yeah, see you guys on another episode. Take care.